What's going on, guys? Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Maurice, and in this video I'm going to be showing you guys what it's like to be a really junior airline pilot. Today I have to be at the airport in around 4 hours and I have to be there physically for 8 hours in the airport. It's called Hot Reserve. Hopefully, since it's Memorial Day, I can get called. The purpose of Hot Reserve is basically I'm used if there's any last minute cancellations. Someone calls in sick for their trip, they'll put me in there. If anything happens like that, I'll be flying. All right, now I'm getting my Hot Reserve food ready, packing this up. Lovely. It's all gonna go in here. This is a serious meal. This meal is gonna power me through 8 hours of sitting in the airport. Hopefully, we can get a flight. So today, I'm on a 6-day block of reserve. The first 2 days they gave me was a hot reserve, so I'm gonna be at the airport for the first 2 days. All right, so if the grid's green, what does that mean? They don't know anything.
So if there's a certain amount of people on each reserve day, it will tell you, and if it exceeds the minimum limit, you're allowed to move your days around. So you basically can choose when you want to work early on. You can't do that with a line, I don't think, but I don't know yet.
Yeah, I don't know how it works when you have a line.
But the short call, you can basically build your own schedule.
That's what I was able to do for next month, beginning of next month. I was able to make it so I have a bunch of days off in the beginning, and I'm probably gonna go out on a little vacation, and then I fly in the end of the month. I have reserve on the end of the month, so that's pretty convenient. That's what I like about this job. Like it's pretty flexible when it comes to your schedule. So if you wanna go out, use your travel benefits, you can.
20.
This guy's insane. He picked up 2 4-days next month.
Yep. And that's a 6-hour turn.
So on reserve, you get a guaranteed pay of 75 hours minimum. If you pick up trips on your days off, that goes above that 75. So if I pick up a 4-day trip that's worth 20 hours of credit, I'm gonna get paid 95 hours. He's picking up 2 4-days, so that's like 40 something hours of credit. This guy's gonna make some good money next month, though.
It got denied.
What? Got denied?
They moved their day already. So
or what, your reserve?
Yeah, one of the days. The grid. So I'll just have to wait for the grid screen again.
This is what it's like. Being on your phone trying to move your schedule around.
Yep.
Alright, I already got my bags ready for Hot Reserve. You gotta make sure that you bring everything with you because there's still a chance that you may get a trip. So you gotta pack like you're gonna go on a trip. I'm not gonna get my hopes up, but I'm optimistic. I think they're gonna call me today. Memorial Day, people might call in sick, and hopefully I can get in. Let's do it. It's a quick update. Just got a call. I'm gonna do a quick turn over to Providence, I think it's what's called, and then that's it. Come back, DC, we go home. And this is what our flight plan looked like from DC over to Providence. Weather was pretty clear on the way there, so everything was all good. And we made it. This is what our flight plan looked like from Providence over to DC. We had ATC vector surround due to weather, but we finally made it and landed runway 19 in DC. All right, so Hot Reserve wasn't too bad. I was like 4 or 5 hours in, and crew scheduling called me to give me a quick turn to Providence, then back to DC, and then now I'm walking to the apartment. That was it. Pretty smooth flight. Captain was super cool. He took that first leg, and on the leg coming back to DC, I was flying, and I did the River 19 visual, and I pretty much buttered on the runway. Captain was impressed, so that's a good sign. That was my first time doing the River 19 visual at night since IOE. Went pretty well. Now heading back to the apartment for another Hot Reserve assignment for tomorrow. Gotta get my rest. Hopefully they give me another one tomorrow. Let's go. All right, it's day 2. Good morning. Day 2 of sitting Hot Reserve. Today we're gonna go to Costco. Quick grocery run. Then I gotta head over to the airport.
I got hot tomorrow.
You got hot tomorrow?
Yep. You got hot tomorrow?
No. Just short call reserve tomorrow. So today I have to be again at the airport for a few hours. 8 hours total, unless they call me like yesterday. All right, the Costco run was a success. We got a bunch of food. We're ready to go munch before
At lunchtime.
Gotta set hot reserve. And you got hot reserve tomorrow, so he's gonna be in the gulag.
Oh, no way!
Damn, that's
This bag sucks.
that's unfortunate. All right, we're gonna have to grab. It's fine. It's actually
This
easier.
is easier.
It's actually easier. It's fine. It's fine. It's okay. We've got it all under control. Heading over to the airport now, sitting hot, and I'm praying I get a trip. If not, I'm gonna be there. I have my food ready. Just gonna munch and probably study. All right, I'm doing the hot walk, walking from one side to the airport to the other. If you go one back and forth, it's 1.5 miles. All right, this is hour 6 of sitting hot reserve. Crew scheduling has not called me yet. Now I'm just praying. I'm praying that someone decides to not go to work. That way I can get used and not have to sit here anymore. But it's not that bad. I was able to study, watch a movie, and eat some chicken and vegetables that I made earlier, so it's not too bad. Update, finished with my reserve assignment, heading back home, did not get called. Today's day 3 of my 6-day reserve block. I had 2 days of hot, yesterday didn't get called. Today, I got hot. This guy got hot. Me, I got 4 days left of my reserve block. It's just short call, so if they call me, I have to be at the airport within 2 hours.
Show them the weather. There might be a chance of getting hot, falling hot today.
Yeah, you might get it. Bad weather.
28%.
20%. Maybe you get called, but I decided that I'm gonna go to Spain. What's the point of travel benefits if you don't use it? So take them out. They're burning. That's burning. You see that?
Look what's older. Emergency.
Final result here.
Let's see. Taste test.
Let's see.
Let's test the seasoning. That's the big part.
It's good. What do you
More
think?
seasoning next time.
More seasoning? Logan, what do you think?
It's good. Less than 2 complete.
Less than 2 complete now?
Less than 3.
No, less than 3. You know how to do it now.
We're gonna cook other stuff.
No, bro. Listen, bro. The guy who's teaching you only knows how to do this. I only know how to do this.
I've already reached the level to teach.
Yeah, this is master level. Master Shifu can no longer teach you anything else. Alright, so my reserve block lasts for a few more days. At least I'm not hot reserve, so I don't have to be physically at the airport, so I can just walk around the city and stuff, because I'm pretty close to the airport, pretty much wherever I am. Walked over to the Kennedy Center again. Today we got a Brazilian concert. Grab some snacks. We're ready. Let's do it. Or it's another day. You got called for another day of hot reserve.
Yep.
3 days of hot in a row. Another stroll throughout the city of DC. I still haven't got called for any short call reserve assignments yet, which is good because on the last day, I'm trying to go to Spain. I use a travel benefit. We'll see. Hopefully they don't add anything on my last day. If they do, I'll have to go the next day, but if they don't and I go 1 day early, it'd be nice. Just got a call from crew scheduling. Good thing I just got a turn today. Tomorrow is the day that I'm planning on leaving over and going to Spain. And they just gave me a quick turn to Providence and back. And I'll be back by tonight. Tomorrow, hopefully they don't call me. If they don't call me, I can dip over to Madrid. We'll see. So I'm all ready to go to the airport. I have my food meal prepped and everything. So we're ready to go. Today's meal, again, chicken, vegetables, and potato salad. Or this is the map. We're gonna go from here to here, and the iPad basically has all the...
You are out of fuel right here. So what do you do?
If you're out of fuel?
Yeah.
So if I was out of fuel here, I would divert to somewhere else.
I didn't even do a water landing since today.
What a seaplane is?
Seaplane?
Seaplane.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
that
yeah.
can only land on water.
Yeah, so this is made to land on water. This you can land on water. These are not. You don't want to land these on water. Finally arrived. And this is what our flight plan looked like from DC to Providence. There was some weather coming in, but on the way out, didn't really affect us. Flight went really well. That was my leg on this one. Quick flight to Providence. So now we're just hanging out. The crew went to get food, and I'm just protecting the plane. This is our flight plan from Providence over to DC. Unfortunately, there was a ground stop in DC that caused us to sit on the ground for 3 hours in Providence, but the crew was cool, so we just chatted for a bunch of time, but it wasn't too bad. Good morning. Today is the last day of the reserve block, and at 6 p.m. I'm trying to catch a flight over to Boston, then Boston over to Madrid, and then go on a little vacation. Where I'm at right now, yesterday was a quick turn over to Providence and back. Due to weather, there were huge delays. We were sitting on the ground at Providence for 3 hours, and that kind of sucked, but it's okay. It was cool. Captain was cool, crew was cool. It was a good time anyway, so can't complain too much. Right now, my goal is really to get as much flight time, build as many hours as I can, and just get experience. My last reserve day is complete. I didn't get called, so I'm gonna try to catch a flight over to Boston and then go over to Madrid. Then Madrid over to Malaga, and then I'll be going to Marbella. Hopefully, we can make it on. Let's do it. Alright, made it on. First flight over to Boston. I wasn't able to catch the flight from Boston, Madrid, because they have an embargo. And I had no idea. There's a salvation. I'm on a flight from Boston to Amsterdam, and from Amsterdam, we'll go straight over to Malaga, and I'll be good. Let's do it. See you in like 8 hours. Meal in this flight was actually pretty good. We had chicken, vegetables, and salad. Well, so the plan has changed. I'm now in Amsterdam. So I'm gonna try to catch a flight from Amsterdam over to Malaga, and I'll be in my destination. Second leg, let's go to Malaga. We're approaching Marbella, we're getting closer. We officially made it to Marbella. Got in the Uber, heading over to the place. Finally, 24 hours later. I finally made it to Marbella. It was a long 24 hours. I was supposed to go originally from Boston straight to Madrid, but I wasn't able to do that flight because new destination for that airline, so standbys were not allowed. Luckily, there was one flight to Amsterdam, which I was able to catch, and I went from Amsterdam to Malaga, and then I took a bus over, and now I'm here in Marbella, waiting on my ride. It's so nice out here.
All right, and that's the end of the YouTube video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm here in Centro Histórico in some place in Marbella. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed, please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one.